I found one. I found the level.
Just unlock the other zip line, please.
Got it.
Please. There's one. Yay, found one.
These ones really don't take too long to find.
Maybe find a second one. So
Nah. I kind of like searching for them.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, like, it's whatever.
Oh, there's more padding. For
Oh
the
yeah, this is one of the Bluefin Depot, I believe.
All right. Well, welcome back to Rush the Fort.
Yeah.
We're playing Splatoon still, and this is one of the Octoling levels, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and these
Oh,
ones
she
are
has,
a
like,
little
seaweed on
harder. Yeah, the seaweed's used a lot in the game to show that something's more difficult or better.
That's kind of clever.
They use it in guns a lot. I'm a little tired, honestly, of like. For a while, what they did was they were like, "Ooh, a new gun came out." I'm like, "Awesome! It's gonna have a cool design. It's gonna be fantastic."
It's got seaweed on it.
They just put seaweed on it, or they just put a sticker on it. It's just a sticker.
Wait, I love this animation going up the stairs.
Oh my gosh! There's a tactic that you can use rather than when you go up just a ledge and it goes. It's just like quickly letting go of the squid thing and then just going back. For some reason, it's just faster on going up ledges.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
I feel like I've been getting a lot better at Splatoon lately.
Yeah, and like I've repeated multiple times. Like that's the whole purpose of this mode.
Yeah.
Of the game.
And I mean, it's helping me a lot.
Yeah.
Actually.
I really.
I never did the global test fire back when that happened.
Yeah.
Because like I had something going on the first night that it was going on.
Yeah.
And the second round, they had an issue with like the servers or something.
Japan is doing another global test fire.
Even though the game's already out?
Yeah, they're just doing another one as just advertisements like, hey, here's a free trial.
Cool.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. I wish they would release that to the Americas, you know, just
Yeah.
for the sake of...
They might.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I guess that would be controlled by Nintendo of America.
Yeah, which, you know how they love us, huh? They just love giving us the best things compared to Nintendo of Europe or...
Nintendo of America loves making fun of their fans, I've noticed.
I know. They're like the European one gets all of the Mario Kart trophies and like, I don't know, everything fantastic.
Yeah, but like at E3 a couple of years ago, when Reggie was like, when they had the Robot Chicken thing and they were talking about Mother 3.
Yeah.
And then Reggie just like burned the fan alive or something.
Yeah, they just they fully acknowledge it. I mean, at least they do. At least they're not just hiding behind just a quiet veil, you know.
Yeah, I mean, people have been asking about Mother 3 for a very long time. I'm sure Reggie's pretty tired of it.
Yeah, so
because
he's like,
he hasn't been given the okay to say anything about it.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, he's the spokesman. He can't say anything if he's not given allowed to. So it just probably burns him up. He's like, I just can't. I can't. I don't know what to tell you.
I feel really bad for him sometimes.
Yeah. Spray on your ground so you don't die. That's half of, like, people for some reason at one point didn't think that ink, when they were standing on it, didn't kill them.
This person up here is really picking me off.
Well, they haven't even done anything to you. They're just an octopus.
They're like standing up on the platform and I couldn't get at them.
Because you're being really just, it's just terrible. They're just standing over there.
I was just saying how
They're not doing anything,
I was doing a lot
Josh.
better and you agreed with me. And...
Josh, they aren't doing anything. You're like, I hate that guy. He's just standing there.
Well, no, they were like firing bombs at me and stuff.
Yeah.
You see, when you say things like that, people are gonna be in the comments like, "Oh yeah, Todd's right, Todd's right."
Well,
No.
I was just being like you were racist or something. You're just like, I hate that guy. What do you do? He's just standing up there. I'm like, what? That's not reasonable. You can't hate him.
Just not a good reason to hate the person.
It's just an octopus. Wow. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah, they just put them all. I think you have to like run out of this
Also,
one.
did it erase all of my ink that I had?
Yeah, because he died.
Huh.
We had went over this a while ago about how it's just pretty.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pretty dumb
I
how.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
Where did that person go? Did I splat him?
There's multiple.
Oh. There we go. Yeah.
There's gonna be one more.
Also, are there any male Octolings? I mean,
I don't know.
Of this size, at least.
Incidentally, the only ones that I've been able to identify as male have been the really ugly ones that look like they're just a tentacle.
Because, like, I know they originally designed the game with only the girl Inklings, right?
Yeah, so maybe they just did the single-player mode and
Oh,
then,
they just kind of locked this off.
well, I mean, you have to
I need
only
to activate the first one.
only the big
Alright.
ones, but it's not really essential.
But yeah, they designed the game at first with only the girl Inklings in mind. Did I get the scroll?
I don't think you did. I think it's below there, below the
here.
grate there.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, there it is. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice eye.
Thank you.
But yeah, and so they probably designed the enemies so that, oh, it's the girl Octolings versus the girl Inklings, and then they put the boys in.
Yeah, so I hope maybe they come out with a new campaign mode, you know, where there's just another campaign that you can do.
I mean, they recently had the character art of the Octolings without the goggles on.
Yeah.
So maybe they're still working on designs and stuff, so like maybe they'll release something with the boys. Or maybe you can play as the Octolings in multiplayer at some point.
I'm sure it would be really difficult to try and figure out how you would tie up the Octolings' hair to make it look like a boy.
Yeah,
because with the squids, it was like, well, it has shorter tentacles, and you just tie it up.
Yeah, the squid tentacles are a lot thinner.
Yeah.
And then the octopus tentacles are just huge.
Maybe they could have like dreadlocks on the guys. Like, you know, just be like blah blah blah.
Trademark squid core sound. Critics call it the oral buffet of squidiosyncratic psychedelicacy. That is a mouthful.
It's quite the pun. The perfect theme for
So that's supposed to be the music that's playing all the time?
Yeah, supposedly they're the ones. They look ugly though.
Yeah,
all but like the one.
In that art, they look kind of But yeah.
At this rate, you'll save the great zappers at no time. Right, at one point, I thought these guys were like double agents. Like I thought they were, you know,
because
it was
Agents
like
1 and 2.
Yeah, because all of a sudden there was like, I don't know if I think was Captain Cuttlefish. I think he was kidnapped at one point. I forget if we got to that point or if we.
No, I haven't seen that yet.
Okay,
so you just spoiled it for me.
Sorry. They're just talking when he was gone though, so I figured. I don't know how you get up. Oh, go down that hole.
Oh, then the valve down here.
Yeah.
Nice. So it's probably somewhere around here.
Somewhere.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I found one.
See,
nice.
That's how you find them. Is you just triangulate and go like, well, there should be one here because there's
not
a big,
evenly spaced on the map.
Yeah, big blank spot.
Another Mario Galaxy level.
Yeah. Just because it looks all Galaxy-like.
I want one of the DLC levels to just straight up be Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, I mean, why not? They did something like... Didn't they do something for Pikmin? They had some DLC levels.
Oh, yeah. I forget what it was, though.
Yeah, I forget the theme, but it was really cool.
And, like, there was one... for Sonic Lost World. I don't want to talk about that.
We'll just move on.
But yeah, they had, like, they had a Yoshi thing.
Yeah.
For DLC for that game, and also Zelda DLC, which that's cool conceptually.
Yeah.
And they could probably apply something similar to this game.
I'm hoping what Nintendo does is they did a DLC for Pikmin, and that one was Pikmin 3 wasn't as successful as it should have been, you know.
Yeah, but honestly, I think it was the best game out of the whole series.
Yeah. From
what I've experienced.
With the exception of if you had a surplus. If you had a surplus of food, they just got rid of the surplus of food. It's pretty dumb. I liked the money version of the game, really. Yeah. But it was unsuccessful, and they still had DLC for it. So if Splatoon is so successful, and also there's a lot of S's in these sentences.
Yeah. Even that sentence had a lot of S's.
I know. It's when you're in a big area and talking, you know, and unanimous with everyone, and you can just hear all the.
Yeah. When you start focusing on the sound, it gets really irritating.
I hate it. But anyway.
So all of you viewers watching, go back and listen to all the really irritating sounds.
Yeah, you're gonna see it all over there. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it with your ears. I'm just gonna edit it so that all the audio levels get a little bit louder when this comes by. So it's gonna go all like.
Ah, dang it! I missed it.
I'm so sad.
I want to start me all the way back here.
But I'm too.
Go on with what you were saying.
I'm too self-conscious about the S sounds now. I can't not hear them more amplified than the other letters. But as I was saying from a long time before I got distracted by mannerisms, is let's see, it was about. Shoot, if Splatoon is gonna be as successful as it is, it sold 1.6 million copies already.
Yeah.
They're probably gonna do some paid DLC at some point.
Yeah, I imagine so.
They said that they won't now. Like they said, no, we still are gonna do it for free for now.
Yeah, you know, I mean, I really appreciate that as well.
Yeah, they said this season's gonna be free or something along that lines. Obviously, you can just look it up yourselves and see the direct quote. It's very paraphrased to basically say that. I'm like, oh, so there is gonna be at some point some paid. Which I wouldn't be against, of course, if there was.
Or at least they're open to the idea of doing paid DLC eventually.
Because the money that goes towards a base game is going towards the developers that, you know, were paid to develop that game.
Yeah.
And so when the DLC comes out, someone worked on that DLC and they need paid too, so that's why we have to pay so much for these DLCs half the time, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes I'm okay with DLC prices. It depends on like on what the subject is though.
Yeah, and also the price of the DLC is a big factor as well.
Especially when, like, I don't know, Smash Bros. Has released so much DLC, it got a bit flooded, and I don't value some of these things at, like, so much for a Mii costume.
Like, I got Mewtwo for free.
Yeah.
And that was cool. But, like, after I unlocked Mewtwo, I'm like, oh, yeah, I have Mewtwo now.
Yeah, I haven't
and
really.
I haven't really played as him too much, and, like, it's neat to have him there, and I've been wanting him in Smash Bros. Again for a while.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not gonna play as him, so it's not really worth that much to me.
Check behind you.
Would be back here.
Yes.
Yeah, nice.
Aha.
I'm glad I have you here to think about these things.
Because I was like, you know, it seems like there's a big wall that if you just kept pushing forward, you'd probably not see it.
Yeah. Okay.
You'd think these guys would fall off too, but apparently they just have good technology.
They're stuck to the bottom there.
It's the 31st century, so you know they just figured it out. 32nd century probably. It's a little muddled, I don't know.
Yeah, this does take place in like our universe, just way in the future.
Nintendo's not so good with timelines, so you know what I mean.
They really aren't.
No, it's all right. It's taken with a lot of Splatoon timeline. I would take with a big grain of salt. They're just spitting out numbers for the sake of going. 1,000 years later,
It's like they do that all the time in Zelda, like 100 years ago, 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago.
Just for the sake of it, like, it was a long time, like 5 generations, 6 generations. I don't know. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Like, it's his grandparent. I don't know. See, this is what.
Providing shelter for the little fishy one.
This was it's like the shopkeeper.
Oh.
For the hats.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, is the big fluffy one providing shelter for the little fishy one, or is the little fishy one manipulating the big fluffy one?
So it could be the fish that's talking.
Yeah, the clownfish is really abusive.
Oh my god.
You know, he's very, not abusive, but he uses a lot of direct language where he's like, buy something, will ya? Y'all come back. Stuff like that.
Also, isn't that like straight up cooked squid?
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Or those right there are the little things you shoot in the test fire mode. When you're testing out your guns.
But yeah, like, aren't those markings supposed to indicate like where the grill was?
Maybe.
When you're cooking squid?
Huh.
I don't know. I never had like actual full squid before.
No.
I've had squid tentacles.
Yeah.
Like in stir fry and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, that was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, I liked it.
We'll see you guys on the next episode of RushtheFort, I guess.
Goodbye.